In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, grade 3 students, Tarbiyah Namudijiyya School. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is teacher Ashraf Kilany Nuzha campus welcoming you to a new distance learning lesson. Today, inshallah, we're going to study Unit 2, Lesson 6. You will find it in your pupils book on page 27 and your activity book on page 23. The main aim of our lesson today is to practice vocabulary of physical descriptions and to develop writing skills like, short form apostrophe S. So at the end of this video, I expect my students to use and practice the vocabulary of physical descriptions correctly and know about the short form apostrophe S and how to use it correctly and successfully. Okay, so let's get started. How are you doing, my dear sons and my dear students? Great. So let's get started. Like the lesson before, okay, lesson 5, you read a text about Alice. It was chosen by Judy. Here we have another text chosen by Jim. It's Jim and chosen by Michael. Jim is a character in the book. This is the name of the book, Treasure Island, by Robert Louis Stevenson. So Robert Stevenson is the author of the book Treasure Island, but this text is chosen by Michael. Michael read the book. He liked the character Jim, so he decided to write about the character Jim. And also, he divided his writing into 3 sections. The first section about the book and the writer of the book. The second section about Jim himself and how Jim looks like. I mean his physical description and some characteristics related to Jim. The third part is the opinion of Michael about Jim. Okay? Let's read. Jim by Michael. Some people think Michael or Michelle. Michael, let's say Michael. Jim is a character in the book Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Jim is 13 years old. He's got brown hair and green eyes. He's younger than the other characters in the story. He's very kind and brave. I like Jim. This means Michael says he likes Jim. I like Jim because he's clever and exciting. Here is a picture of Jim. I want all of you now to focus and pay attention to the picture. Can you describe Jim? Can you tell about his hair, eye color, his, height, tall or short, his size, slim, fat, thin, middle, Also you can talk about his clothes. What's he wearing, right? Okay. Next part. After reading activity 12, we have to write the missing information here. His name is Jim. Film or book, do you think? Try to test your memory. Is it a film or a book? You can go back and check. How old is Jim? You have to write here. What does he look like? You have to talk about his, hair color, green, eye color, and something like that. What's he like? Is he older or younger than the other characters? He's very and brave. Try to remember. Check your memory. Why do you like this character? Because he is and what should we write in this space? Maybe he's clever, exciting, or brave and kind. try to focus, go back to the text, and fill in the spaces. Okay, did you think? Let me now show you the answers. Okay, we have words like brown, kind, Jim, treasure island, exciting, younger, clever, eyes, 13. Of course, we know that his name is, yeah, Jim. Book or film, this is, for everyone, it's quite known that this is a, yeah, try to think, before showing you the answer. His age, 13 or 14. Yeah, brown hair, green eyes, maybe. He is, younger or older. We have the word here than the other characters. He's very kind and brave, or maybe clever and brave. Check your understanding. Yeah, I heard many, students say, yes, teacher, kind and brave, kind and brave. Why do you like this character? Because he's clever and exciting. Okay, let me now show you the answers. You can write the answers now, please. His name is Jim. The name of the book is called Treasure Island. Jim is 13 years old. Jim has got brown hair and green eyes. Brown hair, green eyes. Jim is younger than the other characters. He's very kind and brave. Why do we all like Jim? Because he's clever and exciting, right? Okay. You can pause the video and write the answers. Take your time, feel free. Okay, now back to our book. Here we have to talk about, the short form apostrophe is. Of course, we know we have, for some words in English like helping verbs, some full forms, some of them have short forms in addition to the full forms. So I prepared a PowerPoint slide that's gonna helpful for you and clarify or show the difference between full form and short form. Okay, here's the helping verb is, and also the helping verb has. So is and has are helping verbs, right? So we can contract them. We have a full form. The full form is for is, I, and s. And here we have apostrophe s. What about has? The full form HAS. And the short form apostrophe s. So what I want to say is that these two helping verbs can be contracted or can be expressed, in a short form apostrophe s. This one, okay? Let me show you other examples. Here we have full form, short form. He is, his. This is read, he is. And when we read this, his. She is, she's. And they are equal, You can either, use this or that one. It is a cat. It's a cat. He has got long hair. He's got long hair. She has got brown eyes. She's got brown eyes. Okay? So here we have the full form, and here we have the short form. What I want to say, these forms could be contracted into these forms as shown above. This is contracted in the form of apostrophe s. No, apostrophe s. And here we have has. This is the full form. It could be contracted, or written in the short form apostrophe s. I think it's quite clear now. Crystal clear for everyone. Okay. Back to our book again. This is about the short form and the full form, or the contractions. He's got, he has got. He's younger, he is younger. Here is a picture, here is a picture. Here is a picture. Here is a picture. Okay. Here we have in activity 14, we have two tables. One, which is considered the source of information, and from this one we have to fill in the spaces with the information here. Focus. The name Mary. Film or book name is The Secret Garden. Age 10 years. What does he or she look like? Brown hair. This means the character has got brown hair and has got green eyes. What's he or she like? The character is strong and caring. What do you like? Why do you like this character? Because she's happy and clever. So what you have to do is to apply, is to do like the one before. You have to fill in these spaces with the information. We have lots of pieces of information here. We have to write the missing parts or the missing information from this table. Right? So if you can see, let me show you. Here, Mary is the character in the book, The Secret Garden. Mary is 10 years old. She's got brown hair and green eyes. She's very strong and caring. I like Mary because she's happy and clever. Here is a picture of Mary. By the way, I prepared a slide. It could be clearer than this. Here you can write the answers. Secret Garden. Mary is 10 years. She's got brown hair. She's very strong and caring. I like Mary because she's happy and clever. Now it's time to, you can pause the video and write the answers. Feel free and take your time. Here you have to write these sentences, These sentences should be written in the contracted form. Look, he has, he's got. He is, he's stronger. So we have here, there is, should be there is. It is, it's. She has got, she's got. She is clever, she's clever. Here is a photo. So this should be written, here is a photo. She has got, she's got. And here you have to write about, a character, a lovely character, your preferred one. Any story you read, any book, you have to write the character, the name of the character, book or film name, the age, his characteristics, physical description, like the one before. And here you have to express what you wrote in a paragraph here. It's better if you could, enclose a picture. And I'm gonna show you the answer for this. Here is the answer. You can pause the video. You can write the answers. Take your time. Feel free. And now we came to the end of our video. I hope it was useful, interesting, and enjoyable for everyone. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening and following. Till we meet again, thank you and goodbye.